What's up, everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here. A few days ago, Hulu took the wraps off their new $9.99 subscription service, dubbed Hulu Plus, and I was able to walk you through the application and show you how it functions, but I didn't have beta access. They've sort of been giving out very limited access. I now have full beta access to Hulu Plus on the iPad. I want to show you what it looks like, how many commercials you're going to have to see, and what the quality of the video actually looks like. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open it up. It's going to look very similar on the iPhone, just a bit smaller. So we'll go ahead and launch the Hulu Plus. It always rotates whenever I launch the application. So you can view the full season of current shows, so the most recent season that shows have. Some shows have full back catalogs. You take a show like 24, for example, and you get a lot of previous seasons. You are still going to have to watch commercials, but you get much more than the 5 episodes that you had before. So I'm going to give you a demonstration of how this works, and of course this is all Flash-free since the iPad doesn't support Flash. So here's Lie to Me, Scoundrels, The Office UK. Let's go ahead and pick an episode of Scrubs, for example. I know the big question was, do I have to still watch commercials, and if so, how many commercials am I going to have to watch? Well, right off the bat, you can see each one of those dots represent a commercial, and you are going to have to watch 3 commercials. Generally, they range in time from 10 to 15 seconds, so not the longest in the world, but you are still going to have to watch commercials, probably about a minute to 3 minutes, depending on how long they are integrated into here. So let's actually, we can play it, you can see the quality of the video. I'll just show it very quickly. So a commercial when it launches as well. And the quality does look to be HD. It's coming in very clear. The audio is clear. Things are sunk nicely. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I don't want to get into any copyright issues. But you can see that the video quality does look very good. It is coming in widescreen. And your controls are pretty limited. You can scrub through it right here. And you get the title of the episode. And that is about it. Let's go ahead and scrub right through to where the commercial would start. And you can see that sort of buffers for a minute and then keeps going relatively quickly. And then it goes right into the Juicy Juice commercial. Even the commercials themselves actually look to be HD, which is something that we really haven't seen with the ABC player on the iPad. Let's go ahead and go back so that we know how many commercials there are, and you can sort of go right to that website if you like and look more about the ad. So we'll go ahead and exit out of here, hit done. Let's go ahead and look at some of the back catalogs and what they have. So here's the main content of Hulu, sort of what they're promoting most. TV, you can sort of jump through and see what they're promoting, and of course you can do a search. They also have movies here as well you can watch. I'm not sure how recent these movies are, or I haven't even heard of half of these. Saints and Soldiers, I Speak Soccer, Blackball, The Bobby Duke Story. I mean, I've never heard of half these movies. But they are here, and you can set a queue as well, so you can sort of watch them as you go. And this will play over 3G in a minute. I'm actually going to turn off Wi-Fi. We're going to see how 3G is going to look and whether or not the quality is even watchable or not on the iPad, and certainly the same as the iPhone as well. So let's go back to TV. That's what most people use Hulu for. And let's search for a popular show and see what we get. Let's take a look for Family Guy. So Family Guy popped up. So first off the bat, you notice there's a lot of Family Guy episodes. Here's some from Season 8, Season 8, Season 8. So I get pretty much all of Season 8 here. And you go ahead and play whatever you'd like. Go ahead and cancel out of that. Let's take a look at something like 24. So here's the entire season, the last season that you can watch. What about a show that's maybe been off the air for a while? Let's take a look at X-Files. So we've got Season 3, Season 9. I mean, there's a lot of content here. Now, is it going to be worth $9.99 a month? I don't know. It's going to depend on your viewing habits. If you want to catch up on a full season, certainly being able to pay $10 and watch what you've missed is going to be a great opportunity. If you are going to buy each episode individually from Apple TV or Amazon Unbox, whatever it might be, you're going to pay much more than that. It does sort of sit a little weird that you still have to watch commercials when you're paying $10 a month, but that is the way that Hulu decided to structure this. So I'm kind of curious if this is something you guys are interested in or not. So I'm going to turn this off now. I'm going to turn off Wi-Fi and see how this looks over 3G. So I do have pretty full bars 3G service here, so go ahead and turn it on and we'll make sure that kicks up. And generally it's 4 to 5 bars, so it will be representative of a pretty fast 3G connection. So there we go, full bars. Let's go ahead and go back to Hulu Plus. Of course, it still rotates into portrait. Take some time to go back to landscape evidently. So right off the bat, load times are much slower over 3G. Does not appear to be working over 3G. Oh, there it goes. It took a very long time to load. So we'll go ahead and cancel this. Let's see if we can rotate it again. There we go. So that took a decent amount of time for it to load. I kept tapping the screen. I thought that it froze on me. Let's see how something looks. We'll go to Quantum Leap and see what that looks like and see how long it takes to load something over a pretty strong AT&T 3G connection. And I'll leave this up in real time. We can check how the fidelity is. Actually, the content loaded pretty quickly. And actually, that NBC app looks very nice. So right here, for a show like Quantum Leap, whereas before in Scrubs we only had 3 commercials, now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commercials. I don't think that's representative of the connection. I think the number of commercials can depend on the content that you're watching. So that is a lot of commercials to have to watch for one episode of Scott Bakula. So you got a Yahoo commercial that tells you when the stuff's going to play. And honestly, the content actually and the quality looks really good. The fidelity is surprisingly strong. So you will be able to watch this here over 3G and actually be able to watch it pretty well. So curious what you guys think. Are you interested in the Hulu Plus, or you have no interest in paying $10 a month? I think it's a very interesting proposition, especially for travelers. If you're spending a lot of time in the airport or the train, you cannot get caught up on all your stuff while you're on the go. Although you may have to watch your data usage if you're over 3G. Anyway, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.